chair, curtains drifting, nothing there. Coffee cooling by my side. Quiet morning, open wide. Steps that echo down the street. Sunlight warming everything. No big moment to define. Still it feels like something's mine. Something shifting in the breeze.
먹을 거가 아니야?
Thank you. through the day in this calm and gentle sway. Feels like spring won't fade away. Maybe nothing really changed. Still the light feels rearranged, and the ordinary days glow in softer, warmer shades. Something's shifting in the breeze. I can feel it quietly. All the small and passing things growing into everything. Time just settles where I stay. Light is stretching through the day in this calm and gentle sway. Feels like spring won't fade away. Daylight settling on the floor, 2 cups waiting by the door. Nothing planned, no place to be. Still it feels like everything. Chairs pull close, an easy start. Quiet words, a slower heart. No one rushing out the day. We just let it stay this way. In this ordinary time, something tells me this is right. Every second passing by feels a little more alive. Not a story we designed, just your hand fitting in mine. In the middle of the day, I wish it could always stay. Plates stacked softly by the sink. A little breeze, we barely think. Simple things we never name, somehow never feel the same. Laughter slipping in between all the small and in-betweens. Nothing more we need to prove, just this quiet, easy mood. In this ordinary time, something tells me this is right. Every second passing by feels a little more alive. Not a story